Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it.
All right, all right, all right. You have tuned into Put a Pin in It Conversations with Elisa, and I am Elisa. Hey, it's that time again. We are going to have a ball talking about the Stellar Wars. I want you to I want you to share. Everybody, I need you to get in here right now. We are going to have a blast. All right, before we get started, we got some house stuff to talk about, all right? When we go into the voting, okay, you're going to have to go to kahoot.it, okay? Kahoot.it. So you got to have it in a browser or go get you another device or anything like that if you want to be a part of this hilarious commentary. It is going to be hilarious. I sound like I'm far away. Can y'all hear me? I sound a little far away. It might be my headphones. But anyway, so kahoot.it. If you're on Instagram, please type that. If you're on Facebook, please type that. And if you are on YouTube, please type that in the chat. Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT. We go line upon line, precept upon precept of every nominee that is in the Stellar Wars, and we give our key, and we're going to talk about it because I got something to say about the venue this year. You would think that was doing a private viewing for the family. When I tell y'all how many people that venue sit, you are going to drop your mouth. How y'all doing? What's up? Thank you so much, Jermaine. Please put kahoot.it over on YouTube. Facebook, please put kahoot.it. That is how we're going to vote. And your voting is going to come on the screen. Okay? It's going to be so much fun. But before we talk about that, you know, I got to talk about my sports because I am a sports fanatic. Okay, I'm a prize pick fanatic, and I want to talk about the WNBA just a little bit. Okay, WNBA, y'all ain't doing it. Can I say that again? Y'all are dropping the ball. Okay, the amount of traction that y'all got last year, you should have kept the momentum going this year. It is not the same. You are skidding in place. And I'm saying that from somebody that watched all your games. For instance, the last game that Asia Wilson played in, she got 20 rebounds and 30 points. You want to know how she got 20 rebounds? The rebounds were batted to her. She didn't grab them down. She didn't get no me bounds. She didn't get all of that like they talk about Angel Reese. And I put that on my threads, and somebody was like, "Oh, you always hating." You are no, I didn't enjoy. And I feel like the WNBA, the traction that they got last year, they need to find it, and they need to keep it going because everybody eyes was on. But I think Caitlin Clark is hurt. Paige is sitting out sometimes. She's very good. It's just a lot going on, and they need to find that niche and keep it going. All right, we're gonna talk about the NFL preseason. I gotta give a hand Shadur, you doing your thing. Shadur is doing his thing. Do you understand? I had my preconceived, notions of what I thought how he was going to be, but he has been very humble. He's not, been flashy or anything like that. Not more than the norm. He's a rich kid, so of course he's going to always have something about him that seems flashy. But that's just how he grew up. But Shadur he did really well. And who didn't do so well, in my opinion, is Travis Hunter. Um, Maybe he's gonna pick it up. We can't really. I'm saying in the preseason, Shadur did well, but there's just a few things that I think that he could work on, and people would say, you're not a football player, you don't know what she's talking about. But him hitting that ball like he do before he throw it, I hope that they teach him to stop doing that because the other defense, see, he was playing against third string defense. The first string defense is going to tear him up if he don't change that. If you agree, put a 1 in the chat. All right. Something came across my feed earlier today. I don't know if you know who this young man is. This is Kai Frost. Okay. And this is Rasheeda's son by Kirk Frost. He is being framed for committing. I ain't gonna say the word because they'll scratch my live. But he is framed the high. He is the suspect for unaliving this rapper that his sister was dating. So allegedly, he and I think his name is T something. I don't know him, but I follow Rasheeda, so I know her kids and everything like that. And I can say that the daughter, which is Kirk's daughter, is not Rasheeda's daughter, but they raised them like siblings. So Kai lived with the daughter. What is her name? Her Kelsey, something like that. It starts with a K. And she and the boyfriend got into an argument, and the brother came downstairs to fight him. And I think they said that he got beat up, and he called his older brother, and his older brother came and unalived him. And now the older brother and Kai is in hiding. So we always keep saying, we need Rasheeda to leave Kurt. This would be something that would cause Rasheeda to leave Kurt, because you know why? That's not her biological daughter, and she has always been trying to get that girl to do what's right. And now her son is about to be locked up. That's not gonna fly with Rasheeda, because she loved her sons. Do you understand? She loved her sons. And so we got to just see how this plays out. It's unfortunate that is happening in their community, in their family. So we're just gonna pray for them. All right. All right. Now is the time. Are y'all ready? Because we're going right into it. This weekend is happening. The greatest night in gospel is happening on August the 15th at 4:30 p.m. at the Screamerhorn. I can't see it. Screamerhorn Symphony Center in Memphis, Nashville, Tennessee. All right, listen. I know y'all are like, Lisa, why aren't you going? You always go. You're always at the Stellar Wars. Well, let me tell you why I'm not going. Let's go on and get the cat out the bag now. I researched because I remember them saying, the tickets were on sale. And I said, okay, I'm going to the Stellar Wars. I went last year in Vegas. Me and Bree, we went. It was great. And it was amazing. And so I planned to go this year. But the reason I'm not able to go is because as soon as the tickets came out, it seemed like they were sold out. I mean, as soon as you could say, oh, you should have just, you drug if you know. Let me tell you why. Look, that is the amount of people that can fit in the venue for the Stella Awards this weekend. Why? If you were going to do that, then why open it to the public? You have almost 1,800 artists. Why 2,000 people is nothing? It's nothing. And I'm confused. So by the time you have family and the artists and their family, and then you got their security guards and all this kind of stuff, there is no room for anybody else. And I'm not saying, I don't mind it. Just you should not. I would not have opened it up to the public. I would, like I was said in the opening, this is a family viewing. Like if this is where artists is going to be together and they just going to be mingling with each other because there's not enough room for the audience. Okay, and I have no problem with that. But I just was disappointed because I was like, dang, I ain't gonna get to go because the venue is, I thought it was gonna be packed out because you're gonna be like 10,000 people, whatever. But 1,800. Okay, moving along. All right. So if you have just joined, I need you to put in the chat Kahoot.it. Okay. Kahoot.it. That is where we need to go. Oh, it's saying that I can do it in all places. Okay, StreamYard. I haven't streamed in a while, so I didn't even know it was going to do that. It's doing it everywhere. Okay, good. Except for Facebook. Okay. So Facebook, I need for you to put Kahoot.it in the chat because that is where we're about to go. All right. Once you go to Kahoot.it, okay, you are going to let me put it on here. Kahoot.it. Are y'all there? If you're there, put a 1 in the chat if you're there already. Because I need to know what we got going on. Instagram, you're gone now because my computer died. I always have something going on, don't I? Are we in there? All right, here we go. Kahoot.it. And I'm about to present it to you. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, I need to unshare it. Wait a minute. I need to unshare it first. I need to start it. This is gonna be so much fun because I get to talk about all the nominations and stuff. How have y'all been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. Why is it saying don't start? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm about to share it. Okay. So if you can see, let me get myself off of here. If you can see, that is the pin. The pin is 559533. The pin is 559533. Okay. Why is it not starting? Oh, I gotta wait for you to come in. That's why it's not starting. All right, so it's 559. There we go. I got Jermaine is in. There we go. Jermaine is in. Should I play too? I'm gonna play too. I'm gonna play too. Kahoot.it. And you put in the code 559533 and press enter. I'll put Elisa. All right, so I'm in too. Why they give me that funny looking thing? All right, if you're just joining, Kahoot.it. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody else gonna join. If not, it's just gonna be me and Jermaine. Kahoot.it. Get in there. Kahoot.it. All right, Jermaine, it's just you and I. And if people want to join, I'll keep saying it throughout the thing. All right, let's go. All right, the first category is urban single performance of the year. You got Pastor Mike Jr. You got to press whichever one you think it is. Pastor Mike Jr., Michael Lee, Major, or Javon Duke. I think that's what I think. Okay, we both think it's Pastor Mike Jr. I think he gonna win because I don't know anybody else in that category. So I don't know who else would win that. Don't know. All right, praise and worship song of the year. You got Bobby Lane, don't know her. Transformation Worship featuring Todd Delaney. I like Todd Delaney. CeCe Winans and Jason Nelson. I'm gonna go with my brother, even though it's not his song, he's on it. Yep, that's who I'm going with. Who did you pick? Nobody? You didn't pick nobody, Jermaine? I picked Todd Delaney. I don't know the new songs that's out. I just know that Todd Delaney can worship. That's all I know. And so I'm gonna always stand by him. Oh, it timed you out. You gotta go. Oh, I wonder if I press it. No, that's not how it should be. Okay, next. Artist of the year. You got CeCe Winans, Pastor Mike Jr., Tamala Mann, Kenny Lewis, and One Voice, and Jason Lee. I'm gonna go with. Ooh. I don't know. Out of all of these, I'm gonna go with Pastor Mike again. Who did you pick? CeCe Winans. All right, if you're just joining, do Kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. And where is it at? It should be, when I go to the thing, it should come up. And the code to join is 559533. All right, going to the next one. Next one is Duo Chorus Group of the Year. You got Dietrich Haddon featuring Demita with his ex-wife, Tasha Page Lockhart, FK and M, Fred Hammond, Keith Staten, and Marcus Cole, Ted and Sherry, and the group Fire. Now, I knew Ted and Sherry from long ago, but I'm always pick Dietrich Haddon, simply because, I think he deserves something. But that name, can we look at that name right here? FK plus M. I was like, fuck. Why did they choose that name? Fred Hammond. I guess they're trying to put all their names together, but it does not make a good name together. Fuck them. It don't make a good name. They need to change that. All right, next one is traditional male artist of the year. You got Bishop Calvin Norton. I don't know who that is. Brenton Jones, Ernest Pugh, and Kenny Lewis. I don't care. I don't know anybody on here. And I don't think Ernest Pugh even have a traditional male voice. I don't know. Anybody know who these people are? Okay, time's up. I didn't choose nobody at all. Didn't choose nobody. All right, next. We got Albertina Walker, Female Artist of the Year. I always think this category should be a old person, but it's not. They got Adia, I don't know her, CeCe Winans, Dorinda Clark Cole, Karen Clark Sheard, and Lisa Page Brooks. I'm gonna go with Lisa Page Brooks because I liked her. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I see you pick Karen Clark. Dorinda, CeCe always win everything. Oh, she got one already. And Adia, I don't even know why this sweetheart is even in there because I just feel like you have to be old to get this, or older, or been in the way a long time to get this, but I guess not because I think Adia is new. All right. Next, we have Song of the Year. CeCe Winans, That's My King. Major, I Prayed for You. Pastor Mike Jr., Amen. Michael Lee, Clap My Way. Only person I know is Pastor Mike Jr., so I'm going to pick him. I don't know who Major is. So, who you pick? You pick CeCe. When in doubt, pick CeCe. I agree. What's got me? All right, next one. New Artist of the Year. See, you see what I'm saying? So Adia is on here, Bobby Lane, Michael Lee, Josh Bracey, and Power Anointed, Montre Tisdale, and the Friends Chorale. So I'm trying to figure out how did Adia get in the traditional and the new artist. I guess it don't matter. I guess it just depends on what kind of music you sing. So I don't know what type of music she sing, but I hope she wins that one because I don't know anybody else. And I heard she was dope. All right, next one. Male Artist of the Year. We're moving right along. Male Artist of the Year. Chandler Moore, Pastor Mike Jr., Doc McKenzie, Jason Nelson, and Dietrich Haddon. Oh, we both said Dietrich. Even though I think Chandler Moore may win it, but I would like for Dietrich to win it because he deserves it, and he's been, you know, talking about it for a long time. So hopefully they hear him and let him win. Choir of the Year. We got Bishop S.Y. Younger, Chicago Mass Choir, Ricky Diller, and the Mississippi Mass Choir. Let's see who you gonna pick. You pick Bishop S.Y. Younger. I picked the Mississippi Mass Choir. Only because I want them to honor the lady that passed recently. But Ricky Diller, more than likely, probably gonna get it. Probably more than likely. I don't know. Next, we have Album of the Year. Album of the Year, we got Pastor Mike Jr., I Got Away, Tamala Mann, Live, Breathe, and Fight, Jason Nelson, You Belong, live in Durham, Kenny Lewis, One Voice, The Healing Project, and CeCe Winans, More Than This. All right. You picked Tamala Mann. So have you listened to that? Have you listened to Tamala Mann? New album, Jermaine? Because I haven't. I don't know. I know that Pastor Mike Jr. song, I Got Away. But I don't know the Tamala Man. Okay, so it's good. Okay. I hope she win it. Because Tamala, she puts on, and I think she should win if it's a good album. I just don't know it. Rap, hip hop. Of course, I don't know nothing about this. Pastor Mike Jr., I didn't know he rapped. Otis Kemp, Javon Dewan, Dante Pride featuring Lisa Page Brooks. I'm just gonna pick that because I know that song. And you picked, who you picked? You know them? I can't see it. Oh, you picked Pastor Mike Jr. I didn't know he rapped. So that's what's up. Is that talking about the talking is the rapping? Praise and worship album of the year. You got Chandler Moore, CC Winans, Jordan Welch, and Jason Nelson. I'm gonna pick CC Winans because she is Jesus' sister. Okay. Jermaine said he been to Mike Jr. Pastor Mike Jr.'s concert. It was good. I'm gonna pick CC. Can't go wrong with CC when it comes to worship. And Chandler Moore, he does that whispering stuff I don't like. Contemporary album of the year. You have Chandler Moore, Tamala Mann, Karen Clark Sheard, and Jason Nelson. I'm gonna have to go with Karen Clark because I was at her listening party last year and it was good. Her album was really good. It really was. Okay. Next, we have contemporary male artist of the year. Contemporary male artist of the year, you have Jason Nelson, Michael Lee, Pastor Mike Jr., Vincent Bohannon. Now, I don't know why. I'm not going to vote here because I got to talk about something. I don't know why Vincent Bohannon is in contemporary. There is nothing contemporary about Vincent Bohannon. I don't know why he's in this category. That don't make sense to me. But all right, moving right along. We getting through this because I got stuff to do, and I'm loving it. I am. Here we go. Contemporary female artist of the year. You have Adia. I hope I'm saying her name right. CC Winans, Bobby Lane, Keela Richardson, and Doe. Doe always win it, the contemporary, but I'm gonna go with the new girl. And we still in. Go to Kahoot.it. Pin number 559533. We got like probably about 10 more. We got 10 more. Kahoot.it. Could you write that in Facebook, please? I think you're the only one over here from Facebook. Everybody else is from YouTube. Kahoot.it. And the pin code is 559. You can join right on in. 533. Kahoot.it. If you want to. Or you can just answer in the chat. All right, next. We have contemporary duo chorus of the year. And that is Dietrich Hatton, Red Hands, Ted and Sherry, and the group Fire. I'm going to go with an old school Ted and Sherry. I see the Dietrich Hatton again. I'm going to go with Ted and Sherry. Contemporary choir of the year. You got the USC Upstate Gospel Choir. Johnny Sanders featuring Faith on Full. That's a name. Charles Butler and Trinity. Vincent Bohannon and SOV. I don't understand why they're putting Vincent Bohannon in contemporary, but I love it. I don't know. I don't get that because he's very churchy. Jesus, Jesus, everybody call his name. Jesus. I don't know any contemporary songs he had unless I don't know what contemporary is. Maybe it's the movements. I don't know. Traditional artists of the year. You got Bishop Calvin Norton, Dorinda Clark Cole, Ernest Pugh, and Mississippi Mass Choir. Oh, it can be more than one artist. Well, in that case, I'm going with the good old Mississippi Mass. I want them to win because of the lady. That's all. The lady that just passed. That's all I want. I want them to recognize her to the fullest. To the fullest. Next one, traditional female artist of the year. You got Dorinda Clark Cole, Lashia Knox, Lisa Page Brooks, and Terry McConnell. I want her to win. Who you got, Jermaine? You love them clocks. Lisa Page Brooks went viral. She deserved the award. You don't think so? You picked every Clark there was. Everyone. No. Yeah. She'll win it this year. I want her to win. Traditional duo chorus group of the year. You got Brandon Camphor and One Way, Men of Praise, the Flint Cavaliers, Tim Woodson, and the Heirs of Harmony. I don't know who any of them are, so I shall not vote because I don't know. I don't know them, and it's a 0 for me. But you got Men of Praise. Jermaine got Men of Praise. Men of Praise. Traditional Choir of the Year. Chicago Mass Choir, Christopher Irvin and Abraham's Descendants, Ricky Diller and Mississippi Mass Choir. This is a hard one. Traditional Choir of the Year. Now, if they got Vincent Bohannon in contemporary, shouldn't Ricky Diller be in contemporary too? Shouldn't it be that way? I'm just phoning a friend. I'm gonna go with Mississippi Mass. And I knew you was gonna pick Ricky Diller, but why? I guess they didn't want Ricky Diller and Vincent to go against each other. So I guess they want Vincent Bohannon to win this year. But Mississippi Mass Choir should win the traditional choir of the year, or Chicago Mass, because they've been singing for years. I don't know about Abraham's Descendants. I ain't never heard of them, but anyhow, I don't understand that. Quartet of the year. We have Blessed by Four. They don't got no picture. Men of Praise don't have no picture. The Flint Cavaliers, Tim Woodson, and the Heirs of Harmony. I'm gonna pick the Flint Cavaliers because they got something to sing about. They from Flint, Michigan. But why would you be nominated and don't have no professional pictures? Why would they do that? I guess they say it don't matter. All right. So that was all of the categories that I deemed for us to talk about. Now, let me clap. Stellar Awards is the biggest night in gospel, and I just hate that I am not going to be there, but it's not because I didn't plan to be there. It's because they didn't have enough room for me to be there. What? I can't believe this. I'm gonna be home on Saturday. But I did want to tell you all the people that was going to be performing. You got Jordan Welch. You got Enrique Holmes. I thought he played something. I didn't know he sang. You got Jonathan McReynolds. You got Jamal Roberts. Now, Jamal Roberts, let me talk about this. Remove. Jamal Roberts was in, he was at the Stellar Awards last year. I met Jamal Roberts at a Taco Tuesday that is hosted by what's his name? Robert Hatcher. He does Taco Tuesdays here in Atlanta, but when he goes out of town, it's Taco Tuesday, but it was on a Saturday. And he invited some artists or whatever. And that's when I met the American Idol winner, Jamal Roberts. The boy can sing. I put a clip up of him singing at the Taco Tuesday, right? Did y'all know that he was on Sunday Best and he lost? Singing how he sing right now. I don't even remember him on Sunday Best. That's the thing. I don't even remember him being on it. And I watched Sunday Best faithfully. I want to go back and try to find what episode he was in or whatever like that, because I don't remember. But to for him to come back and use his talent still going to oh, you said two times. Was he not singing well? I'm trying to understand like why he didn't anyway. So he's an American Idol winner, and he's not, and I don't like that the gospel community does that. They overlook people. I'm just gonna say it how it is. You overlook people, and then when they go another route and then they blow up, you want to bring them back. I don't think that's cool. Mm-mm. And like Lisa Page Brooks, she's been singing for years with Witness. Yep, Kirk told him he needed more training. Wow, that's crazy. but Lisa Page has been singing like she's been singing for years. And now that she had this viral song, yeah, 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 yeah. She's been doing that type of voice for years with Witness. Now I have peace with through our Lord and Savior Jesus. That long time ago. And now I'm glad she's being recognized. I am. Because she deserves it. And I hope that she wins the female gospel of the year. I hope she wins that because she's very deserving. Okay, let's keep going through who's going to perform. All right, he's performing. You got Lisa Knowles. She tore it up last year. I'm glad she's coming back. Shirley Caesar was added. Okay. I love this. So you're gonna see some old sprinkled in here. And I thought about this when I went to Lucinda's live recording. Lucinda had Tremaine Hawkins at her live recording. And Tremaine Hawkins testified and said that it was because of Lucinda that she didn't retire because she felt like, maybe I should stop singing. Tremaine Hawkins now. She's old, but she can still sing. She can sing the roof off. But she was feeling like, there's no need for her now. Just retire. So I am glad, even though people might like, Shirley Caesar, why you got Shirley? Listen, I feel like every Stella Award, they should have the old people come back. Even if they just perform, if they're not even getting nominated, I think they should come back and let them perform, so that'll be something that they have to look forward to in their life, even because all of them are not touring. But if they know once a year I'm going to get to perform at the Stella Awards, even if they don't air it, just to have that experience, because that is their life and what they're used to, I think that will add more years. I think that will. All right. Dang, you missed it. We almost done. Y'all know I don't tarry long. Pastor Shirley would give you a whole, yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad she's on there. Pastor Shirley Caesar. She's an old head. Tasha Page Lockhart can perform. I know she gon' let it loose. Donnie McClurkin, mother. He's an old head. And I'm so glad that he's gonna get to perform. Even though he mother. Why are you mad? You are so this is funny. You're so funny. Tasha Cobbs Leonard, she's gonna perform. Mike Todd, he said they could have left him out. Mike Todd got to have a song with Mike Jr. because he's performing. Now, listen, Mike Jr. didn't perform last year, but Dietrich hadn't performed last year. I ain't gonna go into that because I don't even know if it's true. I'm just being messy. Melvin Crispell, he always gonna give you a show. He always gonna give you a show. I'm telling you right now. So that's gonna be good. Major, I don't know who this is. He looks like I can see your messages, Duchess. Major looks like this person that plays on this TV show, but that I don't know where he sings. So I don't know. He's performing. Then you got Lisa Page. Lisa Page Brooks is performing. I'm so glad about that because I know she's gonna do yeah, 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 yeah. Tremaine is performing. Yay! Tremaine Hawkins is my favorite female artist. Lisa, are you moving out of the country? Not right now. That is, I mean, I have a plan in place, but not right now. Tremaine Hawkins is my favorite female artist. I met her the first time I went to the Stellar Awards, and I think she was getting recognized. Sweet lady. She nice, nasty. She's sweet, but she don't play, right? And I could tell that about her. But I'm from the old school, so I know how old mothers are, and that's what she has, that little sweetness about her. But you can tell she don't play, and I love her. Her song, I Never Lost My Praise. It was the first time that Rita and I divorced, and I listened to that song every day. And I cried and I cried and I cried. Of course, it probably was some emotional crying too, but that song strengthened me. And from that, it healed me. That song healed me. And I will never forget the times that I will play that song and it will heal my heart. Because I didn't lose my praise. Y'all know I'm a praiser. She came to my church and sung the roof off. She is carried the anointing. She is an amazing artist that deserve her flowers now. And I'm so glad that they are letting her perform this weekend. And they better give her a whole set too. Don't give her no going to commercial set. She need a whole set. All right, Jacqueline Carr, she is performing. She gonna give them the show. Jason Nelson, I don't like just I don't know if I don't like it. I don't know his music. Let me say that. Dottie People. Yep, he's an on time. They gonna have a show. They gonna have a show. You got Dottie, Tremaine, Shirley. You got the doggone new caravans. You got Dottie, Shirley, Tremaine, Lisa Page, Donnie, all the old people. That's gonna be good. I like that. I should go. I should have been. I hate. I can't go. They ain't got no room. William Murphy, Adia. They probably gonna give her that little section how they do the new artists. Nathan Davis, he giving me little section vibes. He gonna get the little section too. And my boy Todd Delaney. Oh my God. I didn't mean to do gunshots. My boy, oh my God, I'm a missing performer. That's my buddy. Oh, that was Brian Speaks. Okay, that's all the people that's performing. Listen, if you are in the Tennessee area, like I said, it's sold out, so you cannot get in. The Stellar Awards, I'm going to say it again, they opted to do a family viewing this year. So instead of having the Stellar Awards, they get having the Stellar Banquet. It's a banquet this year. We can't get in. It's a family affair. We can't. It's only 1,800 people. How am a female ain't gonna be there? They only open it up, and you know it's 1,000 artists. So because I was coming back to the tickets, I said, let me go back and get me a ticket. Went back, it was sold out, honey. And I said, how is it sold out? This is how it's sold out. It only hold actually a whole 1860. But it's almost it's almost doggone 1800 artists that's gonna be there. I'm mad I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad at that. I am mad that they even put this out to the public. They should have kept that to themselves. They should have kept that to themselves. How? Why? Why even let us know I mean, we know it's happening, but you could have said it's a closed event. Because obviously it's closed. Gosh. And I ain't even gonna say it's because you're on a budget. I understand. If you're having a show and you want to have it to the caliber that you want to have it, and you got to do some budget cuts, that's smart, right? I am wholeheartedly, I agree with that. But baby, when we think Stellar Awards, we think about 10,000, 15,000 people, 6,000, 5,000, not 1,800. Jeez, that's some high schools got that. What y'all doing? She said closed casket. It's a family viewing. So by the time you get the artists and their family, then you got the musicians, then you got baby, come on. Ain't no room for everybody, the spectators. So, but they gonna have a good show because you got Shirley Caesar, you got Dottie Peoples. And I know she can still sing. I know. Then you got Tremaine, you got Lisa Page. Then they sprinkle the new people in there. It's gonna be good. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be a good show, and I'm just got to wait to watch it when it come on TV. And when it come on TV, you know we gonna be commentating. We gonna be in there putting our fingers to work. You said a Tyler Perry show. So I am fake upset. I really don't mind that I am not gonna be there, but I did plan to go. I did. And the guy that did the red carpet last year, he said that if I would submit my stuff, I could have, but I didn't submit anything. I was busy trying to do stuff for Zoe, and then school started and all that kind of stuff. So it really slipped my mind. And by the time it came to my mind again, it was sold out. So that was on me. But we will be watching it on TV. I hate that, I built this whole show today and I should have waited and let other people join it. But I'm trying to go live consistently. So this is a consistent thing. On Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we will be live here. Okay. Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we will be live. I don't care what's going on. Hell or high water. We will be right here live. Because I want to put a pin in Rasheeda's son. They're looking for him. They have a warrant out for his arrest because he is a suspect for a murder. Now you know that's crazy. And I just want to ask her, what you say? I just want to ask her if her house is in order with that forever pump in her head. She still wear that hairstyle too, just like Biddy. All right, well, I'm about to go because my computer's about to die. But next Tuesday at 8 o'clock, tell your friends, tell everybody that Put a Pin in It is back, and we're going to be consistent every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. I've been having stuff to say. I just say I haven't been wanting to set up and do all those things because I've, trying to get my stuff together for school and stuff like that. But I'm back now. And Zoe works at night, so I don't have to worry about her walking through here side-eyeing me and all that kind of stuff. So I have stories to tell about her. Zari is moving, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be talking. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go back and see all the categories you that we talked about. Me and Jermaine, we did it. My boy, give Jermaine a hand. He my day one. We did it together because I didn't want to just like, okay, we ain't gonna have it because nobody signed on. But people go back and watch. So you just gotta go through with it and then they'll go back and watch it later. So that's how we get paid. Remember that. Even though you don't see, if you are a content creator and you don't see the people on there, they will come back and watch. And when they come back and watch, that is views as well. So it's not all the way always about the live views. It's about people that come back and watch what you got going on. So we'll be back Tuesday at 8 p.m. I'll see you later. Where you at? Let's go.
Put a pin in it.
Oh, I hit it again. My bad. Let's go again.
Put a pin in it.